So Anna is an event marketing expert, an eventologist, a speaker, a facilitator and consultant on how to master events for your brand and business growth. Since 2006, she has been working directly with business owners and organisations on their marketing and business development success. Her clients are visionaries, leaders making a difference one successful event at a time. A communicator, a co-creator, an achiever. Anna is always happier when she is supporting the growth of others and when growth is gained as a team, as we are today. If you were to ask her friends and co-workers what her strengths are, they would tell you her positive energy is infectious and she is always on the move to getting things done. So you are in for such an amazing treat today. So please put your hands together for Anna.
Woo! Yeah. Hi, everybody. Lovely to see you. It's really lovely to see brand new, fresh faces as well. There are some people here who I have met before, but the majority we have not met, which means that our whole tribe and this whole program is growing, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for dedicating your time to me today and allowing me to share some insights with you on how to create content. Who's excited about getting lots and lots of ideas today? Hands up. Yeah, we are going to get lots of ideas put down on paper so that you are ready for the next years of opportunity for creating content, because that's what content creation intensive is all about. So we've met me. Thank you so much for that absolutely beautiful introduction, Linda. I am Anna Osherov. It's phonetic. I was born in the USSR in Ukraine, so this was originally written in Russian. I live now in Melbourne in Australia, and I have been part of the Speakers Institute community since 2017, when I first did my boot camp, when boot camps were only in Sydney, and I flew to Sydney, which is where I started this wonderful journey. And today, as we mentioned, I facilitate multiple intensives for the Speakers Institute proteges, as well as coach some of the boot camps, which is where Jenny and I met. So it's really exciting to have Jenny here in the room with us today. And also she did what she said she was going to do. We do love people that are committed to outcomes and achieving and doing what they say they're going to do. And she's moved to Melbourne to continue her career growth. And I can't wait to hear from all of you on what you're up to and what you are looking to achieve through our time together today. So that leads us to some objectives. Some of the things we are going to get through today. First of all, we're going to look at a technique that helps you create outstanding content and IP in a really short amount of time. IP stands for, anybody know what IP stands for?
Intellectual property.
Intellectual property. Fabulous. So your intellectual property is the only thing that differentiates you from everybody else, other than obviously your face and your name for some of us. But your intellectual property is what people will pay you money for. And it is the content and information that we are sharing. And so we're going to learn how to create that outstanding content and really be able to identify what is your intellectual property and how do we package that into a system, a process, and a business overview so that you can really monetize that incredible journey that you've had in your life. We're going to learn how to extract a message from your mess, because we've got so many ideas, so many experiences, so many stories in our minds that we've gone through in our lives, and we're going to learn how to extract a message from all that mess that is there in our minds. We're going to look at what makes a message commercial. How do we get the right content for the right market? We really need to think about how can we leverage all of that information, all of that IP, and get an understanding of who we are speaking to and how do we craft our message for the right market so that we can make the biggest amount of impact. And we're going to look at a 3-step process on how to formulate content for a keynote, a workshop, a book. You are going to get hundreds of content ideas just from today's 6 or 7 hours that we are going to be working together. And there'll be much, much more. Now, for those that are proteges, which I think is everybody here, there might be some content that you might have heard before, but we know that repetition is key, and the more we practice and the more we do something, the more we are going to grow. And each time we try something again, we get something new out of it. So this is a process that we're going to learn today and that you're going to be able to implement, 2 years down the track, 5 years down the track, whenever you're ready to create more IP, more content, write that new book, get yourself out there with some video content, maybe with some blogs, maybe with a new program or a new course that you can get out there to the market. This is going to help you get all of that information out there.